Hello, how are you? Welcome to today's discussion. I am Neema Kerubo.
I'm Meshach Moya.
So today's topic is love enough? Is love enough? Meshach, what is love?
Well, love is, according to me, a strong feeling that one has towards a child, their children, their siblings, their friends, or relatives. But it happens in a more stronger way to a romantic partner or somebody you want to do life with.
What do you mean?
I mean, how it happens to the people you want to do life with is a mystery.
Even Solomon never really understood it.
It's a mystery.
So with a romantic partner,
Yes.
why is love different there? How is it different? Is it not a strong feeling of affection towards this person?
It is. I would call that a stronger feeling of affection.
How so?
Stronger because these are people that you want to be, or rather you are accountable to. You are accountable to your parents as well and your siblings.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these people, it's a different case.
I understand.
Your sister or brother will call you 5 hours and maybe you're doing something and you won't be worried. Well, these other people, the romantic partners.
3 missed calls and you're almost getting a heart attack.
Yes. So it's a mystery.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. But we can talk about why it happens differently to romantic partners all day, all night, and even the next day. But we still won't comprehend it.
So we have to recognize first that love is also a feeling. As much as it is a principle, it is a feeling.
Sure.
So, I'm sure you've had people or experienced or I don't know, something. People who get into relationships and that first month or the first 3 months, it is fireworks. It is wild. It is beautiful. You sleep while thinking about them. You wake up and then the first thing you're thinking about, the whole day you want to know how they're doing. And everything smells different. Everything looks different.
Can I ask you a question? I don't know that this is going to sit well with you. But but if you've ever dated or been in this romantic thing, have you ever missed your family like you miss these people? I keep. Have you ever told your brothers or your parents that I'm missing you? Like how often you tell the other people, I miss you, so your sibling will tell you I miss you, and you say it's okay, and there's no offense.
Yeah.
But this other person tells you I'm missing you, and you say it's okay.
Hey, it's a fight, man.
All right. Go on. Yeah.
But I don't know. It is wild.
Yes.
It is wild. With this person, you want to talk to them all the time. You want to know what they're doing. You want to know as much as you can about them.
Sure.
What they like. And when a week goes by and you've not heard from them, it's not the same. You can stay even 2 weeks without talking to your siblings, depending on where they are. Maybe they're in school. Hey, but now there's this girl you fancy, and you've been talking, and they go quiet for a week. You miss them, paka unasikia you're getting sick.
Yes.
I know, it's crazy.
I mean, it's something from here up to here, and you're not comfortable. See that distance? You're not comfortable from here to here. You're not comfortable. And what's here, man? It's a whole Lancaster conference in your head.
It is beautiful, but it's difficult.
That we agree.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this thing, people get into relationships and it's beautiful and they want to tell everyone. It's you want to go tell your friends. You want to go tell everybody on social media. You take all these beautiful pictures. But usually this fire will die down. It will not be fireworks anymore, wild forest fire. It's going to be now stable.
Yes.
It's going to be a stable flame. Not, it doesn't have to be boring, but it's stable. Usually that's where it goes. It will eventually go there. Only in movies, it's a wildfire all through. But that's a lie. Usually,
Yes.
it has to calm down. And most people don't usually get there. Like when it gets there, oh, this is boring. You can't do this anymore. Why do you think that happens?
You know, the idea that we are going to have the fireworks throughout the relationship, even if we are to live 60 plus years, the mentality that we are going to have the fireworks throughout is a misguided mentality.
Where do you think this comes from?
This reminds me of an allegory of a mother who has nothing to cook for the children, and she gets hold of a few stones and puts them in a cooking pot.
It was actually a story during this corona time. Someone did that.
Yes.
So sad.
And if you ask me whether this is the fireworks going to last for eternity, I refuse to be that child who believes that the stones are cooking and that in the fullness of time we'll eat them.
Okay.
Yes. Relationships are good and they are nice things. And the Bible, I'm a practicing Christian. The Bible says that he whosoever findeth a wife finds a good thing. You know, getting a wife comes from getting into a relationship. So it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. And even the Bible says, now that which God has put together,
No man shall put asunder.
and we are emphasizing on no man shall put asunder statement. But that's said and done. You read about relationships, those who have been married for 50 years. Not long ago, I was reading about Dr. Aloch. They were celebrating Jubilee, 50 years of marriage. That's quite a long time.
It is.
And they were saying it's never been bed of roses. They've had their issues, they've had their ups and downs, but they've, kept going. Brings me back to the question you asked. What has kept such a people going for that long? For 50 years.
Why do people never get there?
Yes. Yeah, why do people never get to, such places like our parents did, or are still doing? Like I pray you do.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Now, number one is that we rush into this stuff.
Yeah.
We don't observe them. We only saw them yesterday, and today they are our Juliets. Or I'm your Romeo. Would you be my Juliet? And we just met the other day, 2 days ago. Today, you can't do without me. We just met when I was coming from the cafeteria. In the morning, in the evening, I start saying things like, I wonder how my life would be without you.
What have you been doing? Past few
When
years.
I've been under the sun for 23 years.
Can you imagine that?
You know that?
Clowns.
Yes. So we are rushing into this.
Yeah.
We don't know the kind of these people, or the people we're meeting are, the people we want to date are. But we are doing this because of the physical beauty, which is also a good thing.
Yes. But not a reason to get into a relationship. How many beautiful people are out there?
He's doing this because of a physical appearance, you know? And maybe also we are doing this out of pressure from friends, you know? Yeah, you come on, you're almost out of school, man.
You haven't dated anyone.
And you haven't dated anyone in paradise. What's wrong with you? See, all the great people you know, most of them got their wives from
school,
from college, and you don't want to get one. You know the pressure, and everybody else in your circle got their girlfriends, and they are doing the Ankara things.
Wameshona kitenge.
And so your work is to be mpenzi mtazamaji. So you post them for us to see. You know, so if we get into love because of such things, we are not likely to live or outlive the fireworks period. Because after that, there are many things that these people have been doing, and we've been warned that they are not good people. They do this and that, which is not okay. But all you care, you like them. Everybody else under the sun is wrong, but the two of you are right. You understand? As right as the Holy Book. But then after the fireworks period is ended, you realize this is this kind of a person who is having a baseball cap in the house. You don't like this. They're not willing to change. You realize he's not even going to open car doors or any doors for you. You know?
I mean, they're not even trying to do anything.
They're not even
the
trying. Yes. You realize you even told them about your love language, but they don't want to speak it intentionally.
They know that you're probably an anxious attachment style person, and they don't care. They still make you question everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like what you just said.
So you try keeping this, holding this together. Eventually you lose it. You don't, because you no longer understand them.
Something else.
Yes.
Is lack of clear goals. Anything without goals has just been set for failure.
Sure.
You come to school, you don't have a goal to graduate. Even if you're wise, you know what kind of GPA you want to get out of this school.
Yeah.
Even when the semester begins, at the end of the semester, you want in this course to have a certain grade.
Yeah.
Why then get into a relationship without goals? That is something very major. Why would you put your heart in such a position just to be broken? Because you're going to trust this person. You're going to think about them a lot. You'll probably start imagining things, like a future, but you did not set these goals at the beginning of the relationship. So you got into this relationship. Oh, let's see where this goes. What does that even mean?
We're trying.
What are you trying? You're wasting your time. If you want to try things, go get a dog. Adopt a dog. Try keeping a dog. Keep chicken.
Yes.
Start a business. But don't get into a relationship just to see how things go.
Because, Naima, matters relationship, matters of love, we agree are personal. So if this is personal, it affects your life a big deal. So you got to make clear goals.
Yeah.
In fact, clear goals before you as an individual gets into any relationship. What you want from a relationship, what you want your relationship to look like, what you want, where you want it to go, where you want to see it in 1 year time, and stuff like that. When you get into that relationship, again, you make goals as couples, the two of you, so that this is a relationship that is having a guideline. It's having a guideline.
So that when the fireworks die down, you know that there's something you're going toward. There's a goal.
And you've been praying about the goal.
Yes. it wasn't about the fireworks. You're going somewhere.
Yes.
So now when you have a goal, then you have plans.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plan to keep things going.
Yes.
So you're not just going through these things blind.
Yeah, because for the fireworks, people with no goals, when the firework period ends, there's nothing they're really looking up to. There's nothing that gets them. There's no fabric that still keeps them together. So they care. They don't even care whether this ends or it doesn't. But when you have goals, there are things even written down you want to do together. You say, oh, come on. But she has a lot of good ideas. She might be this, but she's a wonderful lady. He might be this, but he's a great man.
Compared to, oh, he has such a nice smile. He is so tall. So what? There's another tall person. There's another one with a brighter smile.
The other time we talked about the philosophy of abundance.
There are plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
It's not just that one person. So if you don't have goals and all you're going for is how tall he is or how pretty she is, that is not enough to go by.
Yes.
Anyway, well, let's keep talking about how we can keep things going for a serious relationship, even those who are married, after the break. Welcome back. So, the things that will keep a relationship going even after the fire is now stable. What are these things?
There are many things, but I'll start with little things. I'm going to call them little things that matter.
Okay.
That count. Yes. There are things we quite often overlook. We even don't want to do them. Come on. What are you saying? What's that? We have better things to do,
We're married now.
We're married.
It's been too long. You still want me to do this?
We've dated for 3 years now. What's wrong with you?
But why are you dating for that long?
Okay. Number one, compliments.
Yes.
Compliments. Yeah. This philosopher said, the innermost need of every human being is to be appreciated.
Yep.
Compliments meet this need. I tell them they look nice, they're beautiful, they look sharp, they're wonderful. Compliment them. Like I say, hey, who said beautiful ones have not been born?
They have been born, but you're ignoring them.
No, you can ask. You
You're
can
not
ask
saying anything.
like for us, or the man, you can ask your girlfriend that. Who said the beautiful ones have not been born? Did that person really see you when he was making that statement?
Okay.
Did they? Now that they are going around the world saying beautiful ones have not been born, and you are here, that thing annoys me to the core. But they can't see you. Compliment, right? Another one is say thank you to your partner. They do this, that, and that. Say thank you.
Just on that point.
Yes.
People get into relationships and they seem to be expecting to be done for things. Someone goes out of their way to write you a card on a day you're feeling bad, and you just read it and move on with your life. They buy you a shirt. You're probably married, so you feel like, wow. Nasema asante nini.
It's my right.
They cook you a meal because they do it every other day. You say nothing. So at the end of the day, someone just feels unappreciated.
Yes.
Not seen, as if this is their job.
Yes.
But as you said, appreciation
Yes.
is everybody's basic need.
Yes.
Do it. Say thanks. Say you look good. Tell him you smell nice.
Right. Right.
Akiwa job, text him something sweet. When she's away, say something nice. These small things, keep that fire burning.
Yes. Yes. So say thank you to your partner. Be silly together. Be silly together.
People forget how fun it is
Yes.
to be children.
I tell you. You know the pillow fights and many others just running around the yard, doing this stuff. You can even start molding stuff. Being silly together, you know. See, when couples can be silly together, that means they're comfortable with one another.
Yes.
Very comfortable.
You don't have to always have your guard up.
Yes.
Who are you being a businessman in the house for? You know, or
you don't have to be
calm
this
down,
executive.
Nani. Calm down. You're a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a wife. You're not a lawyer in that house. Relax. Play kidogo.
Yes. No, even too much.
Okay.
Yes. Be silly together. This helps. Yes. Because this again creates memory. Memories rather. And memories are created. You know what, Emma? There are some times that the relationship might be shaky.
That's natural.
And memories. You look at this. And that's why I appreciate people who, when they are doing their weddings, they call good photographers. And even make a video of the wedding. It's a good thing.
And you can remember why you're doing this.
Yes.
Why you're staying.
So when you're silly together, you walk or play and do stuff or mold things together. When the things are shaken, then people start, before somebody, and somebody said, I think it's Benjamin Zolo who said, the one who says, I'm done with this, give me a break, has gone through a lot of pain than the one being told, let us have a break. Because this has eaten them for close to even a year. They have been in a battle deciding, and they've been, you know what, doing the column and raw thing. Now this is the
Pros.
good. Yes, these are the good things he's been doing, and these are the bad things. So then they weigh. Now, if you being silly together, what are the little things that you should do? Hey, who will joke with me? Who will be that kid with me again? Who will make me feel a child again? You know?
They will remember that there are good times and this is okay. This will pass.
Yes. But if you are the executive man or the most executive lady in the house, there are no memories like that.
You can't say thank you. You come and throw your jacket just
compliment.
anywhere.
Yes.
And say wapi yo chakula.
Travel together.
Right?
There are people.
Aye, wait. But when you're traveling, don't travel while fighting in that car. Find something nice to talk about, something neutral.
Yeah.
I don't know. This I have heard about married people. You go for a date.
Yes.
Or you travel together, and the only thing that you have in common left after all these years is your children. Your love for your children, but I don't know, it's not enough.
No.
People can love their children while they're separated. So this is not enough. What about you two? You started together. What happened? So you're going for a date. Oh, sasa nani, sasa Alice, sasa Fulani, John. Leave the kids out of this.
Yes.
Have this trip for just you. Talk about your relationship.
Yes.
Because these kids eventually will leave.
Yes. Sooner or later they will leave. Yes, travel together. If you can't afford a vacation,
Staycation works.
staycation works. And then have dinner. Dinner days are important.
Just the two of you, please. Don't be including your neighbors and kids.
Just the two of you. And they must not be expensive.
Something
you know.
decent.
Yes. And a little gift goes a long way.
Yeah. Okay.
They must not be expensive flowers, diamond wristwatches, diamond, rings or necklaces. They can be your partner's favorite ice cream.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not the gift that matters here.
It is the thought.
It's the thought and the gesture. So that it will make them feel, oh, now he thinks about me. Even on his way home from the job, he's thinking about me. Come on. I feel so good, Not the ice cream. It must not be an expensive thing. In fact, the expensive things don't even make the good gesture, in as much as they're also good. But, their favorite ice cream, their favorite cheese, bring them the movie, their favorite movie, if
Their favorite actor.
yes.
Yeah.
And the last one is that do what your partner loves, like sports. If you're not a fan of football, watch this with them. What makes them feel loved is not the fact that you're there. I mean, the fact that you don't like watching football,
But you're there for
watching
them.
for them, and support, cheer up their team.
You might get it wrong a few times, scream for the wrong team, but
Yeah,
you're there.
You're there.
You're there.
The important thing is that you're here.
Yeah.
You are even willing to stay up to midnight. I'll tell you a story. Some time back, they're married couple, and the man would go to watch football late in the night. They'll come very late. Now this woman said, every Wednesday, it's your wife is always played at night. You go out and come here very late at 2 a.m. You're from watching the football. Okay, now the wife said, this time around we are going with you. Then he said, it's okay, I have no problem. So the way. So the game hasn't even started. They see the adverts and stuff. And the beautiful woman is
Hey, and they still have 90 minutes to go, man.
It was semi-final.
Oh.
It went for extra time.
Oh my
120
goodness.
minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So she was paid for, bought for a bottle of soda. The next time she woke up, the bottle of soda was down. And said, hey. Then when they came back home, she told the husband, now I know that when you go for football, you really go. There's nothing wrong. I mean, what I've been thinking about isn't the case.
Now that brings me. But before we go to communication, because I've seen just a small issue of communication there.
Yes.
While we're still on the little things,
Yes.
guys, chivalry. Open that door. It will not kill you. Mfungulie mlango. Carry the grocery to the house. You won't die, man. Hey, do the little things.
You won't become a woman.
It doesn't make you less of a man when you
Yes.
do these things. In fact, there was a time I was watching something and this man impressed me.
Mm,
He said he will do whatever his woman says if it makes her happy. Because at the end of the day, he's going back to that house, to his woman. He's not carrying the social media in-laws to his house. He's not taking his friends. He's going to that house, to that woman.
He's not calling his relatives to that house.
So if this woman is happy, then you're happy.
Yes.
If that man is happy, then you're happy too. Do the little things. And now about communication. Clear communication. Don't just assume people know what you want or what you mean. Say what you want. I don't like it when you do this.
Sure.
You've kept me waiting 40 minutes, Meshach. Don't do it again. Next time, say that you will not be able to make it in time. You did this last time. That's fine. We can forget about that time, but next time, do this. Communicate. Say something. Don't just assume people know things, because in the end, you will get hurt and the other person will be very confused. Why you were angry?
Yes.
Why did you not say anything? you know? And then when you communicate your displeasure about something, be respectful, be kind, because this is your relationship. Huyu mtu haendi mahali.
Love is kind.
Yeah. Be respectful and kind about your communication. And then forget. People, forget. When you forgive, forget. Don't say, oh, ata, unakumbuka last month on Saturday, saa 2:30 uliko. Hey, forget. Because now this is going to become nagging.
Sure. Sure.
You did. Who likes that? Ata kama ingekuwa wewe, you're doing this, but somebody does the same thing to you. You wouldn't like it. You want when people forgive you, they forgive you for real.
Yes.
So forgive and forget, because it's a relationship. And if you're doing this for the right reasons, it's toward marriage, and then itaendelea. Those are many years.
Yes.
So you keep keeping small things. You think this is going to go anywhere? Many relationships have only lasted because people forgave.
Sure.
People have forgiven very big things.
Yeah.
And the key is forgive and let it go. For your own peace of mind and for the sake of your relationship.
Sure.
Yeah. So something else that I want you to talk about. The importance of reciprocity. First of all, what is reciprocity?
Reciprocity in simple terms is, I want to use this, giving back the hand. Very simple that way. Yes. Many relationships, many businesses, many friendships have lasted because of reciprocity.
Yeah. Yes.
If you're my good friend and I'm doing everything for you, I'm there for your birthday and I'm happy, you are there at my birthday, man. Yes. There for my birthdays, my hard times. Always there for me, and I'm never there for you. You'll do this for some time, but then you will get tired.
You'll get tired because, but who wants a parasite for a friend? You just take and take and take.
And when you talk about this, it's not just for people dating or married. It's
friendships,
for friendships also.
Cuts across.
Yes. So,
even for siblings.
Yes. So you are in a relationship with this man who you are the only one calling. If you don't call, they don't.
Call.
Like, I'm busy and stuff. It's okay. But don't you ever think that I'm also a human being who needs attention? As a matter of sense, I'm your girlfriend. I'm your boyfriend. So you should really be calling me. In fact, in normal cases, it's the other way around. And even if you're a man and you're the only one who calls, you're the only one who initiates conversations, you'll get tired. Sooner or later, you will also stop calling, initiating conversations, Marriages, I was listening to TD Jakes and he said that one of the things that has made their marriage last for that long is reciprocity. One time he comes back home and he tells his wife, honey, you're not going to cook. Let me do this for you. And they say, oh, come on, but you're from job and you're tired. It's okay, I know that, but I'm going to cook. But you can't cook this as good as I want it. I'll order this. If this is what you want to eat today, and I can't cook it as good as you want it, I will order it. So that you eat what you want, but you haven't cooked. You've been cooking, right? For all this time. You've cooked for. Very many times. So reciprocity works so well. It creates memories again.
Yes.
And you know what? He cooks for me. He comes back home and when I'm busy, he changes the diaper for the baby. And the baby is so comfortable when he's the one changing the diapers for him. It goes a long way. Reciprocity. So that the other person feels appreciated as well. That while I've been doing this and he feels this is a good thing, that he's even willing to do it for me. This is also a way of saying thank you, that you've been doing this for a long time, honey, but I'm going to do this for you. Just to say how much I feel appreciated. You know, how much I appreciate you, how much I value you, how much I want to feel you comfortable and know that I can do anything for you.
So reciprocity.
Yes.
Do things for the other person. Again, it doesn't make you less of a man or less of a woman. There's this thing people say these days. It doesn't make you a simp. You are, if you have clear goals, then you know what you're doing.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what your social media in-laws are saying. Those people have their own lives, probably in their own relationships, and a lot of people
And they're
care too much.
They are very secretive about their relationships. They don't even air it out in the social media.
But they want to tell you how to do your thing.
Yes.
A lot of people care too much about what the other people are saying, the likes, the comments, about your picture, about your latest kitenge outfit. But it's your relationship. It is your marriage.
Yes.
Stop including everybody in it.
Yes.
Work on it yourself. So we have talked about reciprocity, clear communication, set clear goals for your relationship, where you want it to go. Even when you're married, you can remember why you got into this thing.
Yeah.
And why you should continue doing this, because you don't want years of misery with a person, just being housemates.
Just being people. I mean, as we are married, and that's fine now.
Yeah.
The rest of we're having a line. These are the duties you're going to do as a woman, and these are the things I'm going to do as a man.
We're only here for the kids.
We're only here for
That's
the kids.
just tragic.
You know?
The little things, forgive and forget.
Yes.
And now I want us to go to what the Bible says about love. Is love enough according to the Bible? It's 1 Corinthians verse 13, chapter 13, verse 4 and 5. What does it say about love? Love according to the Bible is a lot of things. Verse 4 and 5 is a lot of things. I want to know if the Bible says if love is enough. Is it a feeling or a principle? Yep. Chapter 13, verse 4.
It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself.
Yeah.
Is not puffed up. 5.
Yep.
Do not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own. Is not easily provoked. Thinketh no evil.
Okay. Yeah. Your version says charity.
Yes.
The one that I read says love is kind.
Yes.
Love is patient. Love is not proud. It does not keep a record of wrong. And so on and so forth. So, as you can see,
Yes.
love is not a feeling.
Yeah.
Because while we're depending on a feeling, you feel some way today and another way tomorrow.
Yes.
Feelings are unreliable. As beautiful as they are, it should be more than a feeling. So that when the feeling is different, the principle tells you you have goals. Don't be proud, because then this is not love. Don't keep a record of wrong. You should forgive and move on.
Yes, yes.
So love is enough when it is not just based on a feeling. Love is a principle according to the Bible. Love that is kind, that is patient, that does not keep a record of wrong, that does not boast. That love is enough. Well, we want to hear your comments and your experiences, so talk to us on the comments. We'll see you next time. Bye.